I'm going to talk about a tool which I developed for Aphantasia. So this is the last presentation, so let us make it little interactive. So let's close our eyes. So I'm going to take you with one scenario. So please close your eyes. I'm going to talk, so you just visualize that scenario. So you are at Unite 2018 right now. So Unity is giving you two passes for your France trip. So you have two airplane tickets right now, and you can take someone who is loved one to you with you to France. So you are right now you are like packing your bags, and you are going to airport. Then you get into the plane, and you reach to the Paris. So after that, you take a cab and go to the Eiffel Tower to take this like look like what how Eiffel Tower is looking. I'm little nervous right now, please. So thank you. So while you are at Eiffel Tower, you want to click a picture, and the person with you, and you want to have a picture. So you are looking around and you find a French guy around you, and he has a broken tooth. He is handsome or ugly, you decide. So as you like, you want to give your phone to him to capture the photo. He takes your phone to capture the photo, and while you are posing, he runs away with your phone. So can you guys can give the description of the person to the police? Yes or no? So this is happen because we are visualize things because as we know like visualization gives other vision that like you can go to Paris where if you are even though you are sitting on your chair. So it is without acting, you can go anywhere, you can experience anything. It is a kind of teleportation. So if I say, if you can't visualize the or imagine the cheesy pizza having a nice topping with you, so there is a condition called aphantasia. So as per the definition, which is given by Thomas Broad, he is a cognitive science professor. So his as aphantasia is where a person is unable to experience their conscious thought or memories beyond their internal monologue. So they can't experience the external thing which they don't experience in visuals. They can like in simple words, if you say apple, they can't visualize the image of apple in their mind. So as per Aphantasia Forum, like 2% of the world population facing this issue. So Adam Zimmer is the person who gave this term aphantasia. He's professor at Exeter University in Wales. So he says like lack of the mind's eye, incapability to visualize, integration of various in experience rather than problematic condition. It's not a disease. So basically it's just a condition, it's not a disease. So he accidentally come to this definition because in 2010 he was uh, working in cognitive science, and he accidentally found that one person claims that he can't visualize after his brain surgery. So he started working on that, and he found that there is a condition called aphantasia where the mind's eye is not working. It can be like from the birth or after the birth. So what is the mind's eye? So we have two parts in our brain, like left brain and right brain. So left brain thinks in the word, right brain thinks in the visuals, and my mind's eye is a bridge between them. So basically, what mind's eye do is like it gives gives a visual meaning to the word, and vice versa. Like as I say, apple. So this statement give me like a boost to work on this. So Black Rose is a co-founder of Mozilla Firefox browser. So in 2016 April, he wrote an essay on Facebook. So in that he said like I I have never visualized anything in my entire life. I can't see my father's face or a bouncing ball, my childhood bedroom, or the run I went on 10 minutes ago. The internet and all the resources, I found that like this technique can work for them. So as we know, as we experienced before, okay, like visualization gives like another dimensions which very personal and beyond like teleportation kind of thing. So this tool can work for like these people who never experienced daydream and what daydream is like, as we see Black Rose said in his statement. So about the interaction. So as you open the app and you connect your headset with your phone and you wear that, the video see-through is on. So you can see through the video and you can see the like things around you. So you can pick up the book or something. You can read from the book. You can read because like camera is on, so you can read from that. So you can get the marker after the reading when you change the page and you get into that scenario. So if I say like there is a continuum of reality where the two extremes are reality and hallucination. In between that there is a visual and visualization and planning is there and daydream is there. So they are proportionally vice versa. Like visualization have more real detail and less virtual detail, where daydreaming has more virtual detail and where daydreams are very weird than the reality. So it comes near to the hallucination. So in technical term, as we say, like real environment and virtual environment, there is augmented reality and augmented virtuality. And this whole center part comes into the mixed reality, which is mentioned in paper explained in the paper which is written by Paul Milgram in 1904. So as per he say, uh, AR and AV. So there is a overlay of uh, virtual image in real world and real image in virtual world in temporal and spatial uh, layers. So why I'm using AR VR for this? AR VR is very personal experience, just like daydream, because daydreams are very personal and subjective thing. It isolates from the real world and it gives the immersive experience and the 360 feeling. And AR VR transition make them like more effective and experienced because like daydreams are very quick and like within a second you can teleport yourself to another world. So there are two ways of the trigger. Like you can trigger it from the same page, and you can make a mark on next page of any book. Like so, for the same page, you require gaze or tap. Like you gaze on the particular thing, and it can take you to the world which you want to take them, or you can tap from your headset. So uh, I choose to have it on the next page because it's very natural and transparent interaction like this. So there is a text on the one page. After that, he changes the page and he gets the marker and he gets into that scenario. Okay, so what transparent means? Like I wrote written that is a very transparent medium. So as per Simon Panning, transparent means that computer interface fades into the experiential background and analogy on which the software are based on, like typewriter, drawing table, paint book, etc. is for the foreground, like paint books, like how we do like paint books. It is very familiar object to us, like, and we are using that into the computer interface. Same thing. Page changing is very intuitive and the near like we do in day-to-day life. So this thing can work for this rather than having a tap or gazing thing. So let me take you through the video. So what's the next? Like, it's not limited to this particular like condition. This like interaction can be used in storytelling. Like you are reading the thing and you are experiencing this thing. Like films are more selling than the books we know. Like so this can be used like for the instruction manual. This can be used like person is reading also and you can experience this also, and it can be used with AI, and so it can adapt any book, like whatever text you are reading, it is interpreting their text, and it is getting the scenarios around that, and more AR VR transition app can be created by using that. So thank you very much for this. Any questions? Yeah.
So have you tested this method out and what have been the results?
Okay, so I know I haven't tested right now because for like it is my academic project. So for that we can't get more time. Like it was a 3 months thing. So we have to research that first. Then we have to come up with one solution, and then we have to make it. So I haven't done it right now. But this professor I am in touch with, who gave the term, he called me to UK to like do more work on that. So I'm going to in April, and I'm going to UK for that. Any other questions?
I guess not. So thank you so much, Rajan, for that presentation.
Thank you.
And that concludes our presentations for the day. And please do stay back because we'll have our closing ceremony at 4:30. And then after that, we have an evening reception at 5:15 p.m. Thank you all for attending.